With each passing day, the passengers were getting anxious, and their only hope was the Indian government. On the other side, the Indian government was using all its diplomatic channels to establish a connect with the terrorists. Hi, I'm Rajesh and welcome to another edition of Vlogging with Rajesh G. How are you guys doing today? I hope all of you are doing great and I hope it continues that way. Today, I'll review the web series IC814, the Kandahar Hijack, which was released on the OTT platform some time back. This web series is based on a real-life hijack story. The web series begins with a flight that has taken off from Kathmandu to Delhi, and immediately after the flight has taken off, it has been hijacked by the terrorist. And once it was confirmed that the flight has been hijacked because it didn't land in Delhi, the Indian agencies got into action. That is, they tried to reach out to all the member nations so that they can get their support, as well as initiate a dialogue with the terrorist so that the situation can be diffused. After multiple stops in India and foreign countries, the flight finally lands in Kandahar, that is its final destination. And the pilot of this particular flight was Sharan Dev, played by Vijay Varma. He maintained his calm so that the passengers are not harmed, and he did everything within his reach for the safety of the passengers, and for that he had the support of two air hostesses in that particular flight. First was Indrani, played by Patralekha. Second one was Chaya, played by Aditi Gupta. And let me tell you, these air hostesses have performed their duties in a hijack situation, which is very, very difficult because there is always a threat or you are always at gunpoint and you can't do anything beyond the restrictions of the terrorist. If you do that, you will face the wrath of the terrorist. But these two air hostesses along with the pilot have done commendable job during the hijack situation only for the sake of the passengers. With each passing day, the passengers were getting anxious and their only hope was the Indian government. On the other side, the Indian government was using all its diplomatic channels to establish a connect with the terrorists as well as to know their demands and soften their stance towards the passengers. When all these things were happening, a media house owned by Shalini, played by Diya Mirza, was having a tough time by one of her team members, Nalini, played by Amrita Puri, who wanted to share some vital information about this hijack in the newspaper. But Shalini stops, saying that publishing these information at this moment of time will jeopardize the entire negotiation process, which Shalini didn't want it to happen. What was the deal? Were the hijackers really very happy with the deal? For how many days were the passengers in the hijack situation? The answers to all these questions is in the web series IC814, the Kandahar story, which is currently streaming on the OTT platform Netflix. This particular web series will refresh our memory of the hijack. This web series has 6 episodes and at a couple of places they have used the real footage during the hijack period along with the narration of the story of the web series. This particular web series has an ensemble cast and I will be covering few characters which I like the most. So the first one is Vijay Varma, who has played the character of the pilot, and let me tell you, Vijay was phenomenal playing this character of a man who was having a very good time until the flight was hijacked, and even in that hijack situation he didn't succumb to the pressure of the terrorist. Rather, he was using his brain so that he can figure out a way through which he can rescue the passengers or send in a help code. And moving on to Patralekha and Aditi, both of them were commendable playing the role of air hostesses because you know all the hijackers were men and couple of them glanced at them very badly. Still, they didn't let that allow their duties towards a passenger, and at a couple of places they have stood against the terrorists saying that this is my duty and I will do it. So in that way it was phenomenal. Moving on to the ratings for this web series, I would give this web series 2.5 out of 5, though it was a well researched web series, but at couple of places it was very boring because you know you are trying to put forward a hijack story and people were expecting something more, which I think was lacking. So I hope this video was entertaining for you. If that's the case, like the video, share the video, post your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So until my next video, bye bye, take care and spread the power of positivity around you.